Welcome to Retro Review on Retropolis. Today I'm doing the Nintendo NES Advantage arcade stick. Now, I did a joystick last time. That being said, I want to call this one an arcade stick because it's got more of an arcade feel to it, like you're playing an actual arcade machine. So any game you found on an arcade system, this controller would work really good for. So let's take a look at some of the features. It has a really long double cord and with a double plug at the end here. Now, I do not have this instruction booklet for this, so I wasn't too sure how this actually hooked up. Now, as you can see, it does say the Nintendo logo on here. Now, this one has a white stripe, whereas the other one does not. So I've always used the white stripe in slot 1 and the other stripe, or the non-striped one, in slot 2. Now, that being said, if we look up here, it has a selector for 1 or 2 players. This just selects which player is using the pad at the time. That being said, if your 2-player game is 2 players simultaneous, this will not work for it. But if it's 2-player, one takes a turn, you can just pass the controller over and switch the switch over, which is quite handy because you only had to buy one of these. That being said, it says turbo right across here. These dials actually set how fast your turbo goes, and these set which button your turbo is featuring. Slow motion basically just presses the start button a whole bunch of times. This is your start, and this is your select. You got big action buttons to A and B, and a nice big, really tight feeling joystick. That being said, it also has a very hard, heavy metal base. I would recommend this controller, especially for those who like arcade-style games. Again, honestly, you can play almost any game with this, even platformers. Actually, I highly recommend this controller. I use it for almost all my games. If you can find one of these, I paid about $20, but I've seen them going for a lot higher than that. So, yeah, if you can find one of these, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10 because it is just a really good, really solid built controller, and it does everything it's supposed to. Now, like I said, it doesn't work with all games but then again, if I just plug in the one controller and not the other, I can put in a second controller and this will still work fine. Thank you for watching, and I still have some more NES videos coming up.